Hey yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Crunch Time back with another video. Man, it is good to be back. It feels like forever since I've been in front of a microphone. I know it's only been like a week or a week and a half or something like that, but man, it feels like months since I've been in front of a microphone, and it just feels so good. Hope y'all missed me. I'm sorry for the lack of content. I've just been busy with other stuff in my life. But anyways, yeah, let's just get into the video. Today I wanted to talk about the Lakers and what a humongous, gigantic problem they'll be next year. I mean, we already knew that, right? Even before this offseason, the Lakers were obviously going to be a problem. They are the defending champs. I know with teams like the Warriors and the Nets coming back next year, it might have been a bit harder for them to win a championship, but I'm pretty sure they were like the consensus favorites even going into this free agency. But now, man, I'm sick of it, man. LeBron always gets what he wants. Le GM. He ain't called that for no reason, if you know what I mean. So, obviously, I mean, this happened like, 5 days ago? Something like that. I'm late to this news. Y'all know Dennis Schroeder went to the Lakers, was traded to the Lakers by the Thunder for Danny Green. How? In what world? In what world do you trade Dennis Schroeder, who was, I think he was the 6th Man of the Year runner-up? In what world do you trade him for Danny Green? Bro, this makes me sick. I know the Lakers gave up I think they gave up like a first-round pick or 2 first-round picks or something like that in the trade, but those aren't worth jack, bro. The Lakers are going to be good, so they're going to be late-round picks anyways, so it's basically Dennis Schroeder for Danny Green straight up. Does Sam Presti have a first-round pick fetish, bro? What? Like, why? I was sat there bamboozled when I saw this trade, guys. Like, it didn't compute. In what world does this trade make sense, man? Dang, bro. I'm gonna move on to the next one. They got Wesley Matthews and Montrezl Harrell in free agency. Obviously, Wesley Matthews was an unrestricted free agent. So was Montrezl Harrell, but I don't think Wesley Matthews was playing for a team last year. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think he was. But that's a great pickup for the Lakers as well. I don't know how he was in free agency. He's such a solid defender, man. So that's definitely a great pickup, especially since they lost Avery Bradley to the Heat. And this Montrezl Harrell thing came as a shocker. Let me tell you, it came as a shocker. How are you going to go from the Clippers to the Lakers, man? And I think Pat Bev tweeted out, he tweeted out some, I can't remember what he tweeted out. I'll put a screenshot of it up on the screen. But it was basically, he was bamboozled, man. He was bamboozled just like me. He was confused. Man, bro, I think everybody was blindsided by this, bro. Maybe they knew that Montrezl would leave, but to the Lakers, this just makes the Lakers so good. And let's talk about who they lost. Obviously, they lost Danny Green, who, man, he's just getting passed around the NBA, bro. Like, he's worthless, man. And at this point of time, I mean, he's not worthless, but he might as well be, bro. I mean, we all know why. Roll the clip, man.
James goes the other way, drives down the lane, back out to Green. Green for 3.
Try it!
No good. Marquise Morris has it, throws it inside and throws it out of bounds.
So, yeah, and he just got traded to the 76ers for, I think, Al Horford or something like that, and some picks. Like, man, it sucks to see. And then Quinn Cook was waived. Quinn Cook was on the Warriors 2 years ago. So, I mean, I like the guy as a player too. He's cool. So, it kind of sucks to see him get waived. I hope he gets signed by a team because he's a decent role player. He's all right. Dwight Howard went to the 76ers, and at this point, that confused me because he tweeted out, he said, Lake Show yellow and gold never gets old. I love y'all, Lake Show, and I can't wait to re-sign or something like that on Twitter. I'll also put that tweet up on the screen right now. And then he deleted it and signed with the Sixers. And that had me so confused because he was in such a great position, man. The Lakers had revived his career. He was doing great for them. He was a great role player. He just won a ring with them, man. And then he goes to the Sixers. At this point, it just seems like him and Jay Crowder, who also left the Heat for some reason. I can't remember where he signed. I think he went to the Suns. But it just looks like Dwight and Jay are just, battling it out for who can play for the most NBA teams in their career, man. It really seems that way because they both left amazing situations to go to the Suns, who are cool for Jay Crowder, and then the Sixers, who are kind of a dumpster fire at the moment for Dwight Howard. But yeah, I mean, and the Lakers also lost Rajon Rondo to the Hawks. That was pretty tough for them. And as I said, Avery Bradley, who I have no clue why they didn't just offer him the bag. He's a good player. He's a really good role player. But I mean, now the Lakers are like my favorites now. They're my favorites to win it all now. And I know like they were already a lot of people's favorites to win it all again, to go back to back. But me, I was kind of on the fence, but now they're my solid favorites to go back to back. And it sucks to say that, man. It really does suck to say that, bro, because I thought this year would have a lot of parity. It might still have. Maybe I'm writing some teams off too early, but man, bro, it sucks. And maybe a bit of this has to do with the fact that the Warriors, who I'm going to talk about in a later video about their offseason, let me just give you a hint. Spoiler warning, I am upset with the way they handled things, man. And I'm upset with the Klay Thompson injury as well. That really, really bummed me out, bro. But I'll talk about that in a later video. Maybe some of this resentment towards the Lakers has tied in with what the Warriors have decided to do this offseason, which is basically nothing if we're talking about the free agency period. They basically did absolutely nothing, which annoys me. I've been waiting to hear some news about them going after a free agent, and I wake up this morning to Brad Wanamaker, he's a solid player, but come on, man. We could have done so much better. But I'll talk about that in a later video. Either way, the Lakers now could run a lineup of Dennis Schroeder and LeBron James at the guards. Maybe they start KCP if they want to run LeBron at the 1, KCP at the 2. I don't know. We'll have to see. But they also have Kuzma and AD at the small forward and power forward, and Montrezl Harrell at the center position. And maybe if he's too small, they can put JaVale McGee there. Who knows? But man, bro, they also, how do they have this much cap, too? I've heard that Bojan Bogdanovic is coming there. That's been a rumor. Marc Gasol might go there. That's also a rumor. J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters might be out. That is also a rumor. But these are all rumors still swirling, so they're not done. It feels like everybody is going to the Lakers, bro. They are just getting everyone they want, and that's the LeBron effect, man. Why is no one talking about this? I feel like no one is talking about this. LeBron, the situations he's been in, right? He just recruits players to his team and makes them super teams. I don't know if I want to call this Lakers team a super team. It's not your traditional super team, right? It's not a big 3 or anything. It's a big 2 with a very, very good supporting cast. But come on. You can't deny the situations LeBron has been in to put him in place for his championships have been outstanding. And yeah, one thing I will say is when it was bad, it was bad, right? With the Cavs from 2003 to 2007, that was bad, right? But LeBron has never won without a super team. 2012, 2013, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. That Miami Heat super team that he went and formed and was hated on for forming that, which might go against my point about why is no one talking about this and all the situations that LeBron has been in. But it feels like nobody's talking about it anymore, right? Back then, maybe. Now, it feels like no one's talking about it, especially since KD, I know this was more recent, but he's still getting clowned for joining the Warriors, which I know is a totally different situation. He made them overpowered, but if LeBron didn't have a meltdown in the 2011 finals, could have three-peated, man. So which is something the Warriors never did. Obviously, injuries played a role in that, but it's something the Warriors never did, and yet no one's talking about it. 2016, he had Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and a very, very solid team around him. And I know it was a 3-1 comeback. I know he played great, but that's a super team. That is a super team. I don't care if Kevin Love wasn't the same Kevin Love. That's a super team. If you think about it, most people agree without injuries, the Warriors might not have won that 2015 title. Without injuries, they might have won the 2017 title. So if you think about it, that is a three-peat capable team right there. And in my eyes, it's a super team. And then, 2020, I'll give it to LeBron. he definitely earned this one. I mean, he's earned all of them, but this one might be the most valuable to me personally. Obviously, they were in the bubble. They were in a special situation. The Warriors and Nets were injured. The Heat were injured in the finals. I know they were getting blown out in the first game, but that was their most of their first times in the finals. I expect that. But this year was different. I'll give him that. But it just feels like no one's talking about how LeBron has won his titles with super teams. He just recruits superstars or very, very good players to play with him, and it like people make it seem like he's doing it all alone, which yes, he's a good player, he's a great player, but people are talking about it like he's winning these by himself or like with minimal help. Maybe people say he's carrying AD or something like that, right? Or he carried the 2016 Cavs to the championship in the finals, which isn't true, man. I don't know. I'm upset, really, because it felt like there was a lot of parity in the NBA. Maybe I'm writing off some teams too quickly, but the way I see it, the Lakers are heavy favorites to repeat, which sucks because I really thought it was my Warriors' time to shine until Clay got injured. So that's fun. Not fun at all. I'm upset. I'm very upset, but man, that's gonna do it, guys. This was kind of more of a rant video, but you know, I just had to make this video, man. I was too upset not to. Waking up every day to see the Lakers have signed a new player, it gets tiring, man. I mean, obviously, like, I don't blame them. It's what they're supposed to do, right? They're supposed to try to repeat, but you know. If y'all enjoyed the content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to join Clutch Gang, Clutch Time Gang, Clutch Squad. I don't know what I'm going to call you guys yet, but just hit the subscribe button because we're trying to hit 100 subs by the end of the year. So go ahead and help the cause, you know? Other than that, guys, hope y'all have a great day. It's been your boy Crunch Time, and I'll see you next time. Peace.